Let us determine. Let us. This. A color. Quite a.
Holmes?
It has a.
What of it?
Did you ever?
So,
It is some kind. Let us deter. Let us. Small, colorless, tiny crystals.
of course.
Wagner.
No, Holmes.
Let me. Red. This mixture is.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us. Good day to you, sir.
I am exalting the sap. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the Therefore, please.
Disturbed?
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcomed you are.
The Green Grand.
This is...
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is.
Listening to you?
We should like to take a...
It is a school of, you may say, the divine sin. Only true devotees, those who, and to be permitted. Coincidence, I am thinking. They would scavenge our refuse. It would not surprise me.
It was me. Green Grand Mystic.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good, I like you.
Thank you.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance.
But...
Raw sap.
Well, we will leave you to your...
Follow my...
This green...
Fragments of a flower. A fragment. the Kew Garden. Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
Do you have...
None. Not worthy there.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in...
What? Our sacred place, you...
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens.
No. Those plants were...
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us, but he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So...
I see. So, if you... Ah, I get it, bruv.
No. We did not steal. We saved.
I beg your pardon. And yet...
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They...
Well, we will leave you to your...
Praise the good.
This must be... This door... These... This substance is an alkaloid. This cabinet... That would be enough. A vast...
osmosis, and photos.
That should be the raw sap. This is rather...
My word, Holmes. There's...
caterpillars. They are raised. A tropical These three plants are identical. Perfect, Watson.
This... What should we do?
Praise the grand tree, praise it!
Follow.
I imagine that one of these plants would be capable. I shall begin now. Watson, if you are at all optimistic... A prickly... A carnivorous... This plant seems to have had... This plant becomes inactive after being... It appears to open after being soaked with alkaloid. This plant becomes inactive after... Toxic gas with... The plants would be capable of killing only if they were directly next to the victim, and stimulated at precisely the right moment.
Let us take our caterpillars to the Colonial Collection Room. We may see things more clearly there.
It is too early, Watson. Our suspects will be there. Let us Can you tell me if you saw Mr. Montague Dunn?
Yes, of course. I met him. He appeared.
What were you doing?
After paying multiple visits to Albert, I had a little... Suddenly, I observed that Mr. Dunn was not... I clearly remember that it was around...
Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation. Your father's death does seem...
Suspicious. Well, I was working in the seed house, taking care of a something, or... his Latin name.
Did you...
Yes. He came here with Mr. Hamish.
And...
Nothing. Then about 10 minutes later, I saw my father heading for the dry tropics room.
And Mr. Hamish...
Mr. Hamish visited me a couple of times. I also saw... But then he ran back here to me to tell me that my father was feeling...
Thank you, young man. We shall see you again soon. Can you tell me...
I can, but there is nothing very special. Tuesday is the day of his weekly visit. It was supposed to be at 9, but
And...
Well, he came in to say good morning. After that, he ran out in the direction. He was always in a rush during the incident.
And that was the...
Yes. I stayed in the laboratory until 20 minutes to 11.
I joined them as soon as I could.
What
I was recording and I only stopped my work.
You say you were recording and...
Certainly. Please do.
Thank you, miss.
Everyone has gone, Holmes. The way is clear.
When Montague Dunn was standing close by the plants, the caterpillars were panicking, and he rushed to the door. But we already know the outcome. Well, it is time. The caterpillars could only fall from the ventilation duct. Our caterpillars are in place. I'll activate the ventilation system so that they fall down. Watson, stay here and observe.
All right, Holmes.
The power is on. The engine. The ventilation system is working. Excellent. This ventilation This is one of the... From here, we are unable to see the interior of the colonial... Perfect. Now I just...
It works perfectly, Holmes. Bravo. Now, if you could just help...
Perfect. Now we know how the
But only from Mr. Hamish's workplace would it be possible to see when Montague Dunn entered the colonial... Let's go to Scotland Yard.
These windows... An award presented, a master's degree. We can see the interior of the I am curious. Here it is. The marble fragment that we've... It is a bust. Inspector, I believe that Martin...
Aha!
Very good. Inspector, I came here as quickly as I could.
Martin Hamish is in the large...
Holmes, my God!
Yes, we found him like that.
Our messing around with the ventilation system didn't go unnoticed.
Inspector, could you arrange... The mark around the neck is...
Holmes, his left shoe is unique. This anomaly...
A club foot. Bravo. Something about this.
What do you say?
Why? Because of Mr. Hamish's club foot. Oh, I deserve to be kicked from here to Charing Cross.
But, Mr. Holmes...
No, I don't suppose you do. You must recall that Mr. If it was Mr. Hamish, he would have had to run up to his workplace to
Well, it is still...
Perhaps, but it is rather strange that...
You mean to say that...
So the...
Correct. Mr. Hamish accuses only himself in his letter, and so the investigation stops.
Possibly an accomplice?
I have another... Thanks to the testimony that we have collected...
With a timeline, such as we...
Pres
The map at the entrance of Kew Gardens should help us with our timeline.
Let us analyze the facts and statements so that we may recreate the events of that morning.
Так, это что? Ну, нет, вначале ушли на задний.
Let us summarize. Montague Dunn was poisoned inside the Colonial Collection Room. Martin Hamish was last seen at 10:10. This means that he has approximately 10. Albert also has 10 minutes to lock the door of the Colonial Collection Room, which is quite enough. Miss White was last seen at 10. Perfect, Watson. Now, let us ask...
But Holmes, how can you be certain?
It is obvious, Watson.
I am using it, I do.
Now that the rope has tightened around Martin Hamish, after the suicide of her accomplice, there is one final trace remaining.
Very good.
Just one moment. Now listen to me, Watson.
What?
Nothing spectacular. The impulses of...
All right, you can...
Mr. Holmes, good day to you.
You do not seem surprised, Miss White.
Well, I was
Not for... So please tell me, as it is still...
You were wrong, Mr. Holmes.
It was Martin Hamish, then. You managed...
You couldn't...
You think that you...
You don't care.
I am not... You are a young and brilliant woman, trapped in a dull and...
You... It is hopeless.
Indeed. Well, it may be true.
My life. There is nothing. And you. You were just like all the others. You would abuse and take advantage of a vulnerable woman.
I hardly think so. Now just listen to me.
I've tried so hard, but I have had enough.
Miss White, no! I beg you not to do this, Miss White.
Don't come any closer.
Please remain calm. We can help you.
Not one step further. Don't try to stop me.
Stop this foolishness. You cannot truly want to die.
No, it's too late.
Well done, Watson. She was not faking.
Miss White, you have no right to take your own life.
Dr. Watson? Did you just save me? Or worse?
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson.
We have. Where to?
To the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker's menu. Entree. Frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course. Sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Ah, sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
Ah, I can hear them on the stairs now.
Oh, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join. Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes, it's my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say you have to help us, Mr. Holmes, 'cause I know he...
Where is...
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave... You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look...
Holmes, we have to help him.
And forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll...
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting. It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well. Hello, Toby. All you need now is a shawl